Welcome to Ad Eaters, a show about top performing and creative mobile ads. This episode was recorded in front of a live audience at the App Growth Summit in London.
This is the first time we are bringing this YouTube show live on stage, and we have not only one guest, we have three amazing guests, and we will discuss not only the best performing ad, but we'll also look onto their worst performing ad.
Hi, my name is John. I'm from Miniclip. I'm the director of performance marketing, and I guess one of the most important superpowers in a place where you have a growing marketing team is to be an active listener to your team.
Hello, my name is Leila, and I am a UA manager in Square Enix. And my marketing superpower is not be in despair when things are going wrong and always find to test.
I'm Michael Subekci, working as new channels lead at Product Madness. So we are just basically promoting social casino games. My superpower, I guess, my leads are not happy about it, but so I overspend always. So I don't follow my budget.
Is your boss in the audience?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Got a message for Pool Slayer and the 8-ball pool.
Tom Felton here, or Pool Ball Slayer, as I'm known in 8-ball pool.
Guess what, brother? I maxed out my pool pass, and I got a new cue, and I mastered a few new tricks, and it is on.
Can you break my win streak? Unlikely. Very unlikely. But play now. Try your luck.
Why Cedric Kyles and Tom Felton?
To give a bit more context to this one. So we are working with Cameo here. Mm-hmm. And for those who don't know, Cameo is actually a platform where you can actually go and hire one of the celebrities available there to send a personal message to a friend, like as a present. Mm-hmm. You can literally go pay Tom Felton to go say hi to someone you know loves Harry Potter. First of all, you have two people who definitely seem like they are playing the game. Mm-hmm. That's really important if you work with influencers or any sort of talent, that they need to appear as if they actually use your game and they're not literally just going into your camera and say, hey, download this. So there was a level of integration that was super important to make it work. So that Tom Felton was actually talking about his username in April Pool, or Cedric was actually showing with some excitement that bar, the progression bar. Mm-hmm. So there is a bit of more narrative, a bit more excitement that is coming through. And I think the user sees that as a more authentic app to then actually download. Mm-hmm. Because there's so much fake stuff out there. Overwhelmingly fake advertising on mobile. So it is your challenge to stick out and say, no, actually, what you see is what you get kind of approach. No, these guys are actually telling you that this is a game they would actually play.
Right. Have you successfully used Cameos for other games in the portfolio? Because you as a Miniclip have dozens of games. So is this a pattern for you?
I wouldn't say, we try different angles. If you want to work with talents, either celebrities or influencers, there are multiple ways to approach it. So you can also go through agency, obviously in a more traditional way. And it really depends, because you cannot really test out celebrities. It's a bit of an assumption you have to make on which celebrity or talent is best suitable for your product, right? And Cameo just happened to be one where we were able to at least try out multiple talents. And we had even David Hasselhoff doing a video, right? So we had also...
He's still alive.
Yeah, apparently so. No, it was great. It was good fun to see those submissions. Even Ice-T did a video for us. So it's quite cool. You can definitely test out things. And you can see what is the best product fit, talent to product fit. Mm-hmm. And we were able to do that. But generally, live action influencer stuff is very, very prominent right now. Also, when I look at competitors, this kind of influencer approach is super important to have in your mix.
Jonathan, what would you change about this gameplay ad to make it work?
So first of all, there is a bit of an ASMR element to hearing those balls go around the table.
That was the hypothesis, I guess.
And I give you, again, some context. This video performs really, really well. It's one of the best performing videos if you change the color of the table.
No way.
So that's why I chose this video as a worst performer, because this video actually doesn't perform, because the tablecloth is orange.
Would you believe it?
We tested blue and green, and even the dark color, like darker colors, like dark gray or even black. Blue and green are always outperforming the orange. So that even just the tablecloth of the table made it doesn't matter what the gameplay is. It doesn't matter, because it takes so much away from the real estate of that ad, right? The table is basically the whole screen, right? And the color is super important on how people react to it.
Leila, this ad combines gameplay and 3D elements. Has this proven to be a recipe for success for Tomb Raider or generally your portfolio of games at Square Enix?
This is even before we started any monetization or any big campaign, just to get some audience, to get some data in the game. So it needed to be fast, it needed to be cheap. Here comes the specific of the big IP. If you need to create some additional video, you need to make sure that this is on brand, and this might take a lot of time. It doesn't go deeply into the game. It's first parts of content that we had at this time, but it's kind of showcases the game in a very good way in terms of we have this feature and we have this feature and we have this feature, and this trailer just gives a little bit more dynamic. So it's catching probably quite a relevant audience in terms of we fully understand what this game is, and we see the variations, but we also committed to it.
Gameplay ads very often perform the best. So what's wrong with this one?
So I assume my assumption would be here is that you have this what on earth is going on with this monstrous creature moment. Probably even though this ad is really true to the game and this is gameplay one, probably people a little bit misled still, because they got to the game and it's a completely different setting, completely different characters. So and it's also it doesn't give a full feeling of our game, because it's a lot of UI in there. It's not as dynamic as much of our other games, which really shows that the other elements of the experience.
Just don't show so much UI, if at all, in your ads. UI, or I've seen ads that show even purchases, like a shop. Just don't bother with that, because this is not the interesting part. You don't want to show your potential customer, and here's where you make your payments. You don't want to do that. You would just want to show what is the problem you want to solve with the product you're offering, right? Yeah. And that's the experience of playing either the game or, I don't know, have your dog trained, so you show what's actually the action of the game or the app, right? And not the interface necessarily where you navigate in the menu or where you make purchases.
What are you doing?
I'm playing slots.
Why?
Because it's free.
Well, why don't you just download Cashman Casino?
There's so many different slots to choose from. There's daily bonuses to win more free coins. You can win massive jackpots, and it's all for free.
I can say that like it is really perfect combination that like how we combine the gameplay with the influencer concept, the creative. So like for us, like for gaming, I guess like the first 5 seconds is really important. So you should talk about your gameplay and you should show the product. So normally when you use influencers, this is like missing point. So they just like talk in the first 5 seconds and then actually we are showing gameplay. But on this one, we just combined both. So like they just created this slot machine with using some elements and even toilet paper. So the rolling ones are toilet paper, by the way. So like, and then actually like people understood what is the idea, and so actually they had fun and they started to download, and it decreased our CPI levels by 50%. So it was a crazy moment for us when we noticed this.
So tell us if stock footage is something that's not working across the board for you, or what's the story of this set and why it's not equally best performing?
Yeah. So actually, like this is not the only worst one. So I can say that we have many worst one. So I mean, this is kind of like I just put this one because like I just wanted to just like have some kind of like relation with between these two videos. So actually, like stock images or videos, like we just use those kind of creatives to transition for UGC creatives. So like we just tried this kind of stuff first because like it was cheap and it is really just like according to our competitors or just like networks, they were telling us that it is working. But I mean like in the end we understood that like people is understanding that like we bought these assets. So like they can understand it is stock image or video because like even the action or just like reaction of the influencer, the stock image, so like it is not matching with the gameplay. So that's why they are able to understand, and so that's why it didn't work because like they think it is a scam. And for social casino games, I mean like if the user understands it is a scam, so like they won't download it.
Okay, I guess it's time for happy hour. Thanks for being part of first Mobile Editors Live, and thanks to our amazing guests who were brave enough to share not only the best but also the worst performing ads.
And that's it, folks. Enjoy your holidays, and we'll see you in the new year. Have an ad you want to see in the next episode? Leave a comment below.